The HUD settlement statement is the document that's provided at closing that will articulate all the gross closing costs involved in the mortgage transaction and will tell us exactly to the penny what the cashier's check needs to be made out for whenever we go to closing. We usually get this in about 72 hours before closing, and the title company does prepare this. But if you're looking at your settlement statement right now, the easiest thing to do is print out all the pages, take the first page and the second page, and put them right next to each other. So I have the first page on the left and the second page on the right. We're actually going to look at the second page first, and you'll notice that there's two columns. You're going to pay attention to the left-hand column because you're the buyer on this transaction. You'll also notice that there's 7 sections that are illustrated on the document. The first section is the 700s, that's your real estate broker fees. The 800 items break down the lender fees, so it has the loan processing and underwriting for the 850. It also groups in the attorney, appraisal, credit, and so forth. Then you have the 900 sections, which is the deposit for the per diem interest, as well as your homeowner's insurance. The next section tells us if you're escrowing your account, us setting up a 3-month deposit for your taxes and insurance. If you're not escrowing, then there won't be items here. Next, we have the title charges. This is, again, the title company charging for the title policy, owner's policy. We might be credited this on page 1, but again, this is going to show you the total gross cost. Then the last 2 sections are just your standard fees, the government, and any additional charges that there may be, like HOA transfer, survey, things like that. So you're going to take that bottom figure, that's the gross amount, and then we're going to go to the top of your page 1, and that's going to show you the total settlement charges, which is what they call it. The total settlement charges from page 2 get carried over to page 1, right there under 103. Then it's going to show you any additional fees that would be here that transferred over. And the most important part that I want to draw your attention to is the section 200s, which are your credits. So if you got credits from the seller, for example, if there are seller concessions or if you have your owner's title policy paid for, you're going to see the credits listed here. Earnest money, option check. So all these credits get taken out of your total gross cost here, and then at the very bottom you'll see a total figure again at the very bottom, everything to the penny. It takes your gross costs with your credits, and that is what you need to bring to closing, either in the form of a wire or a cashier's check payable to the title company, or if you're using equity from a home that you just closed on, the title company will handle it for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to call me. My number is attached, and I hope you enjoy your closing in your new home.